Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Furia today. I had a bit of a tough decision earlier on between her and Corvus, and I guess we're going to be doing Furia first. It's been about 2 months since I've covered either of them, but Corvus hasn't really changed very much since he released, and Furia has had a decent amount of changes over like the past year, so I feel like I should cover her a little bit more. I also just felt like doing some Furia today. We'll go for like the standard sort of healing setup. I'm not trying to do anything crazy because I'm trying to mix in some like standard meta videos with like the ones that are a little bit different, like the max ammo and silly setups and stuff like that. I guess if you've got any requests for things you'd like to see me cover, go ahead and drop them in the comments. For talent, we'll probably be going for Cherish or Solar Blessing, depending on the situation. Going to be focusing on heals, like I said. This is the setup, super standard thing. We've got ammo, we've got health, we've got a shield, we've got self-heal. Then we have a nice amount of reset on the Q. With the right click, I use this whether I'm going for Solar Blessing or not, because we can still use the Q kind of defensively if we're getting flanked or something. So even if I go for Cherish, which I probably do a little bit less, it's still very, very useful, and I don't really need a separate setup for it. I do have another setup here, which is for the beam and the meter. Don't really go for this one very often. This one is also kind of the same thing as the one I just showed you, but without the shield. Definitely go for this one kind of often if I feel like I need to deal damage, and we're not really going to need the extra bit of sustain from the 140 shield on my right click, which, you know, isn't actually that much for 4 points in the setup. Sometimes it's more useful to be able to deal more damage, so we'll go for one of those two. I just queued for everything, not really bothered what we get. I'll try and do one of each of the modes, but it really will just depend on how long games are. What I basically do like 80% of the time is just record anywhere from like half an hour to an hour, depending on how much time I've got and how much energy I have, and then cut it down to that. Most of the time the videos are around 45 minutes to an hour before I cut them down. Sometimes like an hour and a half though, really just depends. Then I basically cut out a bunch of the dead stuff when nothing's really happening. Try and keep it around 15 to 20 minutes because that seems to be like the best sort of range for a YouTube video. I feel like any longer than that it's like a little bit too long, unless that's like specifically the thing I'm kind of going for, like if we do 3 sieges or something. Saying that though, pretty much every video is different. Like the 12-odd one recently was like an hour plus, and there was just so much time where nothing was really happening. But yeah, anyway, moving on for game 1, we've got an Ash, we've got a Ruckus, we've got a Leon and an Andro. We're up against another Ruckus, an Atlas, a Kinessa, a Pip, and an Andro. So kind of similar teams here. We'll go ahead and grab Solar Blessing, think it makes the most sense, and then the defensive setup. We'll start off with some Cronus and some Nimble. We've got Battering Ram, Aerial Assault, Eminence, and Curse Revolver, so kind of standard other than the Ash and the Ruckus. You've got some slightly different ones, I guess. Curse Revolver, Aerial Assault again, Steady Aim, and Combat Medic, and then Temporal Divide. Heal to the Ruckus, throw a beam on him as well because he's getting kind of battered. I'm actually going to F myself back here. Okay, there goes the Pip. Heal for the Leon. I'm definitely struggled to heal everybody there because we were all very, very spread it out. The Ash went alone on the right side, which made my life kind of tough. Actually managed to stun the Ruckus and somebody else. I can't believe that actually worked. I missed the Andro, who was kind of what I was aiming for. Let's hit him with another right click here if I can get vision on him. This is kind of an awkward map for Fury, which is something that I didn't even really think about. Did throw a beam through to the Ruckus, but he died before it got to him. Ash is coming back through. That was a very laggy dash. Missed the beam, but that's fine. There's another right click on it. I guess the Ruckus is going for the ult. She's gone. There's a couple little taps for him. There is the F. Definitely in a bit of a crappy spot here. I'm 100% dead. I got freaking jumped by 3 of them. I probably should have retreated faster, but I was trying to keep up with the team, and the Ruckus ult was a bit weird. I mean, we literally just got the cap, so it was a bit of a weird time to use it. That was a pretty juicy beam. There's another Q for the Leon, I guess. I threw a beam back there that did actually stop on the Leon. Nice, we healed the Ruckus kind of accidentally a little bit. Am I going to land that Q? Holy shit, I actually landed the beam. Died to the Andro because for some reason I was the only person pushing the point, and he just bursted me down. Obviously, Ash went left on her own, then the Ruckus and I think somebody else went right. There's another beam onto the Ash. There's the F so I can get out of the way so Atlas doesn't kill me. But yeah, I think this is definitely a mix of not just the map being kind of bad for Fury, but also the team. We're just really segmented. There is the push failed. Might die to the Atlas here in the slow-mo. No, okay, but Leon killed the Andro. I guess that works. But yeah, like I was trying to say, not only is this map kind of janky for Furia, I'm doing decent with my beams, so that's definitely good, but the team is also playing really, really split up, which usually is fine. On a lot of heals you can kind of deal with it, but with Furia, I need people to be kind of grouped, or at least kind of close to me. When somebody pushes up really, really far away, I can't get any heals to them. My right-click range isn't that long without the talent, and my Q can only go so far. Gonna go ahead and pop the ult, I guess. I don't know if that Ruckus is in range or not. I'm gonna throw a beam for him, but I'm gonna make sure I actually hit him with a right-click, or I guess I'll just kill the enemy Ruckus. That works too, sure. Hello, Pip. Let's finish him off. Sick. Through a Q. Is he gonna pick it up? Nice. Oh my god, what a god tier Andro right there. I threw a beam that was just way off. I'm dead to the Kinessa. I got double tapped. I maybe could have reacted to that. I actually shot her once, but sadly not much I can do other than react faster when the Kinessa's got open vision on me. We did get rid of the Atlas. Threw a beam, kept her nice and full. We'll throw a Q again. It is just me and this Ash simming. There's a right click for hello Ruckus. There's some shots. There is the F. Couple more hits for him. I'm actually kind of going through his health bar here. He's not looking too good. Can we finish him off? I'm cutting this close. I guess he's just going to jump off and make it easier for me, sure. Andro going for the ult. There is my F, trying to kind of stay out of the way. I can't believe I survived 2 fights there. I really feel like I should have died. Enemy Ruckus is going for a flank. I'm going to focus on the Ash though because she's sat on the point. Actually stunned the Atlas. What a play. Okay. Going to go ahead and pop the ult. Probably not necessary, but our Ruckus is down. I want to make sure we get this because their entire team's up. There is a Q. Right click for the Leon. Couple little taps for the Andro. I forget how good Furia DPS is when you're actually like full meter. Jesus Christ. There is the objective captured. Well done, team. Sorry, Andro. I really should drop a sorry there because I could have easily healed him if I was paying more attention. Is that beam going to hit? No. Kind of surprised that one landed. landed. There's a right click for the Ruckus. We'll hit him with a beam as well, and we'll throw a right click onto the Leon. Get some shots on the Andro. Nice. We'll hit her with another one, so she's full. I feel like I'm healing a ton in this game. They're both really low, both their tanks. There's a right click for the Andro. There's a Q for the Leon. God damn it, I should have done that a little bit faster. Right click for him. Get some shots on the Ruckus here. My attack speed isn't that high. We'll pop the F so we can get a bit of movement. Why am I going downwards? I have no idea. There's also an Andro here, I guess. I dealt some good damage, but I'm gone. There goes the Atlas. So that wasn't a wasted play. I did die for it, but that wasn't too bad. Gonna go ahead and pop the ult to see if we can make this overtime push. It seems like a bad idea, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. There's a beam onto him. There's a right click. Get some shots for the Andro. He's popping up the reversal. There's an Atlas behind me. Okay, I missed so many of those shots there. Missed so many of those shots, but I'm still up. Stunned the Atlas. There goes the Kinessa. Well done. Well done, Ruckus. My heal didn't get to him. He's low. He's actually dead. Hello, Andro. I am definitely gone. I was at crotch level for a second there, but that is the 2-2. Probably shouldn't have wasted my ult, but I don't know why the team is playing so separated. That is definitely what's bodying us right now. I keep saying group up, but people are just playing completely on their own thing. So far, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. We finished off Kronos, finished off Nimble, getting some Haven going as well. The team has full Cauterize and a bunch of Haven there. Their team is a little bit more separated on like items and stuff. It's really weird because they're playing like a team and their items are completely different. We have pretty much the same thing on everybody, and the team is just massively separated. There is a right click. We'll throw a beam down. I thought the team was going to push up. I thought she was winding up her F actually, but that's fine. Right click for her, make sure I don't die to the Nessa. Cut that one kind of close. Right click for the Ruckus. We'll throw a beam for her. We'll get a heal to the Andro. F'd myself over here again. There goes the Ruckus to the Andro. I'm going to hit you with a beam maybe and kill him. Nice. Like I should have died. That play was absolute ass, but it somehow worked. Oh my god. That's Andro going for the ult. I'm just going to try and stay out of where he can see me. He is gone though. I didn't heal the Ashe fast enough there. I'm actually going to F myself back over here. Throw a right click, hit him with a beam, which didn't land. Okay, there's a right click for her so I can keep the self heal or him or whatever. There's a right click for the Leon. I'm making ass plays and it's somehow working. I just got sniped by the Nessa. Should have probably been paying more attention. Guess more Haven will help me out with that a little bit. Ruckus went for the ult there in the enemy backline, but he's probably dead. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why people are pushing up so much. We really don't need to. That's Atlas going for the ult. I popped my F to try and dodge, but I still got hit by it. I think I'm probably fine. The Kinessa's looking right at me, so I'm going to try and pop the ult. I was unbanished there before the timer even counted down. Heal to the Ashe is on like no health, but yeah, definitely feel like that was kind of bullshit because I was spamming my E and I was trying to use it as soon as I was out of the banish, but the banish didn't end and I got like damage on me, so I don't really understand. Right click to the Ashe after I died, then obviously I just got shot by the Nessa again. She's placing herself kind of interestingly, but yeah, that was bullshit with the Atlas because I was spamming my E and I died before I could have even done anything. Threw a beam for the Ashe. He is getting ulted by the Pip. I'm going to go ahead and pop mine. Bit of a bad time to use it. There's a right click for him. Throw a beam. The Ruckus is solo. Well done, team. I'm trying to freaking play around this plant as best as I can for my life. He missed the beam by like an inch. I tried to right click him, but he's dead. God damn it. I'm missing the beam on people by like so little. To be honest, I feel like I'm doing as solid as a job as I possibly could. There's a right click for the Ashe. We'll throw a beam up there. Right click for the Andro. Hello, Atlas. There's some shots for him. My accuracy is trash because I'm so focused on heals that I'm forgetting to deal damage. Hello, Andro. Went for a flank. I tried to beam him. Hello, Atlas. I'm going to F to dodge your shot. I timed that kind of well. Holy shit. Again, pretty decent play from your boy. Throw a beam. Right click for the Andro. Cool. They're both still up. I'm not really sure where to place myself here. I feel like I'm going to die from the left side any second. And there we go. There is the defense successful. Well done, team. Nearly died in the slow-mo. Jesus Christ. 3-3. This is going to go the full distance. I nearly have enough to finish off Haven. Wouldn't really make sense to grab anything else. We do pretty much all have ults. I've nearly got mine. I'm like 7% off, but pretty much everybody here is ready. Seems like we're all going left. A couple of them have master riding. I'm just going to try and stick with the team. I don't know if I should stick with the guys who are going heavy flank or if I should stick with like the Ruckus and stuff. I guess I should stay with him. Guess I should stay with the Ruckus. I don't know. There is a beam. Jesus Christ. Cut that one close. There Andrew's going for the ult. I'm making super stressed out plays. I'm not even that stressed playing. I'm just making plays as if this is like the end of my life. Gonna go ahead and pop the ult. I don't even know if this was a good time to use it, but I'm going for it anyway. Gonna throw a Q over there for the Ruckus. Basically can't stand on the objective at all because of the double tank and the Nessa, but I'm still trying. Ruckus really went for me there. I'm just gonna poke him a little bit to maybe distract him from the Leon. I'm on 200 health. I feel like I'm dead here. Yep, Ruckus jumped on there with the ultimate at the last second. I think Andrew tried to do the same thing. Leon used it right there at the end for no reason. I don't know why they saved ults. Andrew, Ruckus, and Leon didn't use it till like the last possible second, which was definitely a little bit weird. I think they do deserve the win because I think they were a solid team, but really the only reason we lost that is because we weren't really playing like a team. Everyone was just doing their own thing. I also missed this earlier on in the chat, but the Leon asked me if I could actually play safer, which is strange because I felt like I was playing really safe already, but maybe not. I guess the team was playing so separated that maybe I should have played even further back, but I don't know how I could have even healed anybody there, to be honest. I feel like I did the best that I realistically could, but we'll go through the stats top to bottom. The Ashe did fine, definitely could have done better. The Ruckus, same sort of thing. The Leon, same sort of thing, and same thing kind of with the Andro. Overall, the damage stats there are pretty low, considering me as a Furia, who wasn't really focusing on damage at all, got 62k. The highest we have is 91. I don't usually directly compare stuff on like stats pages because pretty much every team is different, but they had a pretty similar team comp there. Their Ruckus had 100k, their Kinessa had 130, which makes sense, and then their Andro had 120, then their Atlas had 55k, and their Pip had pretty similar healing numbers, but a significant amount less damage. I feel like I did fine. I don't think I could really pin down the loss to anybody specifically. I think it was just as a team, we weren't playing playing as a team. Everybody was doing their own thing as a Furia on that map. That is really, really hard to deal with. We'll go ahead and just jump into another one. We'll queue for an onslaught or a TDM, because that was quite a long siege, and I'm kind of sieged out, to be honest. I've been doing a lot of siege recently. How many times can I say siege in a sentence? I guess watch the rest of the video to find out. Right, well, for game 2, we've got Magistrate's Archives, King of the Hill. Shoutouts to Demina Frizziti and also Nick Slav. I'm guessing is how you'd say those names. Tell the people in your video that the servers are trash again. I'm pretty sure most people kind of know. If you play Paladins regularly, the servers definitely still aren't perfect. They've definitely been a bit better for me, but I know for a lot of people, especially people in like Australia and stuff, it's been significantly worse, which is definitely, you know, not good to hear. I guess in this one, since we have an Eevee and no other support, I should still go for Solar Blessing. Cherish's extra range wouldn't be too useful here, and we'll go for the healing setup. We'll start off with some Chronos and some Nimble again. Pyromania, Death Hastens, Wormhole. Big Game is a bit weird. I don't have a single tank. I'm a bit confused by that one. Discovery, Binary Star, Soul Collector, Alacrity, and Recurve. The only slightly different thing there is Alacrity. I ran right and got instantly blasted. Jesus Christ, I got one heal out and then took like 2k damage. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Right click for the Eevee. There we go. We'll throw a beam over there for the Amani. Hopefully that lands. There we go. Nice. Hello, Genos. I guess I can F in aggressively and make sure he is gone. Nice. Oh my god, the lag in that one was bad. We'll throw a Q up there. That should hit the Eevee right. Maybe Cassie can roll into it. No, there's somebody over here on the left. I think it's Charlene. Hello, Lex. There we go. Nice. Well done, Eevee. Throw another Q. Actually landed that beam as well. Hello, I guess. Freaking Charlene. I'm going to call you Corvus then. I'm going to F myself in so we can finish him off. Never mind, team. Already handled it. Well done, Lex. Definitely not having the easiest time here, sitting on the point with everybody blasting me. I'm going to throw a Q. I'm surprised it didn't stop on the Amani. Oh, okay, it did. For some reason, it looked like it went past me there. She's still up. Nice. Throw a Q for the Lex. Never mind, he's dead. I got a stun on somebody else instead. Okay, accidental rhyme. Right click again for the Amani. I'm just going to sit here and friggin' pocket healer, I guess. We'll throw a Q. As long as we're healing her here, she should be alright. Leon's going for the ult, but we cut her off short. Nice. Literally, I'm just sitting here friggin' solo healing somebody. We'll go for the ult, I guess. Okay, I guess Ceres was there. She died before I could even do anything. Right click for the Eevee. She was in her immunity. We'll throw the Q through. I guess that stopped. Sure. Right click for the Lex. The Charlene's still in here, but that's fine. We're keeping everybody nice and healthy. Well done, team. Amani just got rid of the Charlene. He went into his ult. I don't even know how she got rid of him so quick. Right click for the Amani. She's on no health. Kind of surprised I managed to keep her alive there. I'll hit her with another one, but maybe the beam will do it. God damn it. I should have right clicked it to make sure she stayed up. So I'm going for the ult. I popped the F, managed to dodge it, although the Eevee didn't. I hit a couple people there with my little orbs. I tried to throw another right click to her, but I was a little bit too slow. Hello, Lex. You want to go, my guy? I've got a bunch of meter. There is the F for the 600 damage. Nice. What a freaking play. There is the Q for Charlene. I was going to throw that for a healing ability. I guess that didn't hit him. I feel like that should have lined up there and touched him, but whatever. I did anyway. It didn't matter. Threw the beam through there. Is that going to land the stun? Oh, it is. Jesus Christ. That was a nasty set of free kills. I threw the beam through there. Actually landed the stun on the Lex and also the Genos. Going to go ahead and pop the ult because Charlene ult, and I don't know where he is. As a right click for the Amani, will throw a beam. I guess he's off the map. Who knocked him just there? Whoever it was. I think it must have been the Cassie, right? Well done. Hello, Lex. Okay, well done. Amani Dragon just completely removing him from the game. We'll hit her with a beam heal. Just make sure she's still up. Okay. I feel like finally, after all the time I played Furia, I'm actually relatively comfortable with her now, and I'm actually doing pretty decent. I did pretty good in game 1 as well, but this one, the team's actually playing together, and we're actually kind of doing a really good job of getting rid of them. Hit the Amani with a right click and a beam. Nice. We'll throw another one on it. It's good to throw the right click on people anyway, even if they are getting healed because of that shield. There is one for the Cassie. We'll throw the Q through. It's just going for the ult. Hello, Charlene. I'm trying to use my F, but you're freaking crippled and silenced there. Bodied me. Not a silence, it's just a cripple, but that's enough. Throw a beam through aggressively. Maybe that'll hit somebody. Right click for the Amani. I guess not. She is nearly gone. She kind of went into a wall a bit there. There goes the Genos. Right click for the Lex. I'm trying to play this little wall here because I know there's somebody on this bit. There's a right click for the Eevee. We'll throw a beam. I'm going to pop the F as well. Try to right click it. There we go for the self heal. I'm totally still dead. That's like 3 people looking at me. One for the Cassie. It took them ages to kill me there. I think they were missing a bunch of shots, but of course I am gone, and sadly so is the Cassie. The Leon's probably the person doing the best on their side. The rest of them not really giving me too much trouble, other than maybe the Charlene every now and again. There is the ult. I guess we'll see with the stats. We'll throw the Q, hit her with a right click as well. Pop the F, move over here. Right click for the Amani again. The speed buff in that ultimate is mad. Trying to get one here to the Eevee, but I couldn't get a vision. There's a right click for the Cassie. She's still dead. I'm trying to use my F, but that cripple is bodying me. That's the second time I've died to that. Right click for the Amani. We'll throw a beam for her as well. Why not? We're all spawning just here. It seems like we've got this one in the bag. Even if we do terribly now, we literally need to get 2 points. There's no way. They're like 170 off. We need literally 2. There is a beam through the wall. Pretty big heal at the end, and there is a victory. Well done, team. I put most of it down to the team. I did my job, but everybody else was doing theirs. Damage output in that match was really good. And yeah, there we go. There are these stats for game 2. Cassie did pretty decent. We did pretty good. We actually had, again, a decent amount of damage alongside our healing. I know a lot of people didn't like the Furia change with her meter going down faster. I personally kind of missed the old way the meter worked, but even there, without like the card that's reducing how quick it goes down, we still did pretty decent damage. Same thing in game 1. I wasn't focusing on it at all, and she still has pretty damn good damage output. But yeah, I definitely say we did solid. The Amani, definitely the star of the show there. 1980k. A lot of that was in the Dragon, but she still did a really good job. I was definitely focusing her a little bit in heals because I could kind of tell in the game that she was doing a really good job. Our Eevee didn't do too bad. She definitely could have done better though. Same thing with our Lex. For their side, the Charlene did pretty decent. He screwed me over a little bit there with the cripple. Leon definitely did the best, and the stats kind of represent that. Their generals did fine, so did the Ceres, and the Lex I guess did a little bit under average, but I think we do deserve the win there. I think we did a pretty good job as a team. But yeah, there we go. That was, I guess, meta Furia. I hate calling like setups and stuff meta, but that really is like the perfect example of like how Furia is usually played. I feel Furia for me is definitely on that list somewhere of like my favorite characters to play, and just my favorite characters in Paladins in general. It's not just because she has a gun sword, which is already, you know, really cool. It's not as cool as a gun lance, but it's pretty close. But she's also a perfect example of like a hybrid archetype for like a healer. She does damage really well, even though it did get nerfed kind of significantly a few patches ago with her meter going down a lot faster, and she also heals for a ton. She can do both jobs pretty well, and that's really kind of why I like her, I think. Yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys staying all the way to the end. I'll of course see you all very soon. Let me know what you want to see me do next. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and as always, stay frosty.